and welcome to What If Deku, Female Deku, had an ice quirk, part 1. Sorry, I didn't upload, on Friday. My schedule is kind of being messed up, so uploads for everything is going to be a little wonky for a while. Anyway, with that put off, last we left off, Deku, got her quirk, her ice quirk, and it revealed that that she can no longer, because of her quirk, she can no longer feel emotions, just because it's kind of a curse of the Midoriya family. So she goes to bed kind of upset, and also, just as a reminder, she can get emotional, like feel emotional, if they are extreme enough. So if something like really crazy happens, she could feel anger or sadness. Like last time, she felt really sad because of what's going to happen with the rest of her life. So that's why she went to sleep crying. But other than that, she is going to be, she can't help it, but she just doesn't have any emotions. Kind of just a monotone thing. So we start off the next day. Izumi's mom just wakes her up, and she's like, Izumi, it's time for school. And so she gets up. She's like, all right, Mom. And she gets ready for school. She goes to school. And Zumi's mom called the school up. Like, she kind of fought her. Like, she actually remembered to call the school. And let all the teachers and principals know about the changes, what happened to Izumi. But they didn't tell the students. So when Izumi gets to school, people notice, like, oh, that's so cool. You got your quirk. What is it? And it's like, it's just the ice quirk. And she demonstrates by making a like trying to concentrate and form a small little snowflake in her hand. And everyone says, like, oh, that's so cool. How come you're not happy about it? It's like, Izumi's like, I am happy about this. Anyway, can you just please not talk about it and leave me alone? And because she kind of says that, the kids, like, are confused about it, like, okay, because they're not very hurt. So we go through the day, and since the Midori's are kind of very rich and stuff like that. I'm also saying that, but since Izumi's mom kind of left, didn't marry like someone like higher up. She married uh Izumi's dad, Hiyashi. They kind of cut her off, so she doesn't go to like a fancy school. So this is how she goes to school with Bakugo and stuff like that. So we cut to Bakugo, and he's being his, explosive self, and he's bullying a kid that still hasn't activated a quirk, and he's about to hit him with a small explosion, and it Zumi, it's like, Bakugo, stop, and he's like, oh, it's you, the Ice Princess. You think you're all high and mighty just because you got a quirk? Not gonna happen. You're not better than me. And he lights a few explosions and fires it at, like, tries to scare her, like, with like a little spark to the face, but you know she doesn't she doesn't flinch or anything. And Zumi's like, stop, don't bully anyone. And Barco's like, you're not worth it, and he walks away because he just doesn't want to have time dealing with this. He's like weirdo. He's like freak, emotionless freak. Because he kind of picked it up, and he just walked away. And Izumi goes over to the kid, and is like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Uh." He's like, "Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks for helping me." He gives her a smile and walks away. And he's like, "You're welcome." So that's what kind of happens throughout the day. Um, but so a week goes by, and this is where something kind of goes wrong. Um, it kind of starts off the same routine. Bakuro's just bullying something. Izumi does step in, but Bakugo kind of is woke up on the wrong side of bed or something, and throws a punch at Azumi. Azumi gets hit in the face directly, because she just tries to dodge, but she's just not fast enough because she's a kid. And Izumi's like, gets up. She's like, so you want to duke it out? And she, because she's kind of angry at this, like a huge ice storm surrounds her, but like it's not enough to make her change drastically. She's just angry about being punched, but she can't show anything. And she kind of freezes the area around her. And because of that, and she's still new to her quirk, she kind of loses her control, and she freezes like Bakugo's left side, and he gets like a bad, like it's so cold he gets a bad like frostbite to his like to his hands. He's far enough, but the chill of the air kind of gives him bad frostbite, and all the kids run away. And Izumi's like, I can't stop this. I didn't want to hurt anyone. And she runs into like she gets in a fetal position. Like, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I just can. So she's like, can someone please help me? And the teachers see what's happening, but they can't get close to her. And they call Uzumi's mom. Uzumi is at work, but then she hears what's happening, so she um can't. She doesn't have the right ability to get too close to her daughter and calm her down and help her through the quirk. So she calls someone else. So within probably an hour of this, probably like 30 minutes of this going on, like she's not panicking, but in her mind she's panicking. So the storm getting worse, and you see an old man, not like a super old man, but like you see man with a silver hair and also blue eyes and white skin, um, and a more in a nice little tux, like a white tux, just walk through the storm like it's nothing, and he touches Zumi on the shoulders like it's okay, and he also sounds monotone and stuff like that. He's like, it's okay, I know what you're going through. Take a deep breath, clear your mind. So Zumi nods towards him and does what he says. He clears her mind and basically uh, um, turns everything off. He's like, Zumi, it's nice to meet you. I meant to come when I first found out that you had your quirk activated, but me and your mom aren't on good speaking terms. I am your mom's dad, so I am your grandfather. And he's almost like, how come you look still so young? And he's like, well, our quirk is a little different. See, he kind of explains, in our family, you already know this, but everyone gets a different elemental quirk. And he's kind of saying this very dry because he's the same as her. And because of that, because we made a deal with something that we shouldn't have, we kind of got cursed with taking the personalities of our elements. But once every other generation, you get someone in the family that gets ice ability, and they are special. You're just like me. This is gonna be sad to say, but you are gonna have a very, very long lifespan because your ice quirk slows down the aging process drastically. So after you turn 18, you virtually stop aging. I may not look like it, but I'm 200 years of age. And that's just how it's going to be. He's like, he's like, my grandfather, that just passed away at the age of 1,000. And because we have a longer lifespan than everyone else in our family, we become heads of the households. So I already talked to this with your mother, and she's not happy with this. But your little outburst shows that you are way stronger in your quirk at a young age than I was. So I'm going to have to start your training to control your ice abilities. You can do so much more. And I see you becoming a great hero one day. And in time, you could probably replace me and become head of the house. And Izumi nods, and she goes into the limo with her grandfather, and waiting for her is her mom. And her mom says, "Look, Izumi, I will be going home, and you will be going with your grandfather after this. And you won't see me for a while, but I will write a letter to you every day and see how you're doing." Sumi nods, understanding, and gives her, and Inko, gives Izumi a big hug, and when they arrive at Inko's house, she gets out and gives her one last hug, and she leaves. And Inko as she doesn't show it, but she had a small. She is not gonna be able to see her daughter for so many years because of training and stuff. She's she's sad and upset, and she goes in her house. So the limo door closes and takes off again to the Midoriya estate. And his grandfather says like, "Come, this will be your new house, your new home for the next years in your life." Sumi nods, and his grandfather hands out his hand, and Izumi takes it, like holds it, and they walk to the manor. And once they get to the manor, the door kind of closes behind them, and that's where I'm going to leave it off. So next episode, we will go with Izumi's training and all that fun stuff, and hopefully, if we have time, we will actually get into the of the main story of my hero. So thank you all so much for listening. Please subscribe. It's been an honor to have so many awesome subscribers and so many people who listen to my videos. And hopefully I will be able to post more videos of this and my other what ifs but like I said, my schedule's kind of been crazy. But guys don't want to hear that. Thank you so much for everything, and I will see you guys in the next part. Stay safe, and goodbye.